Howdy everybody and welcome to my channel. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as I take you to Las Vegas and share my flightsim Expo 2024 experience. On day 1 I departed Atlanta Hartsfield Jackson International Airport on a Southwest 737 MAX 8 to Las Vegas. It was an average 3-hour and 30-minute flight with a bumpy arrival into Las Vegas. First thing Friday morning, I got my registration for the upcoming flightsim Expo. At 11:20, me and my group departed for the Las Vegas Tower and Tracon facility. My group got behind-the-scenes access of some of the most talented air traffic controllers in the world. Later that Friday evening, I met up with all of my friends that I'd be spending time with in Las Vegas at the dedicated meet and greet area. Thankfully, I'm a Flight Sim Association captain, and one of the benefits of being a captain is having a captain-dedicated dinner at Flight Sim Expo. After a great dinner, I went back to my room and got good rest. I woke up Saturday morning earlier than usual, thanks to Will, the LAX crew base manager for Southwest Virtual Airlines. He gave me exclusive access of Southwest Virtual Airlines setting up the booth. I also spent that time to interview Will and Matt. The Southwest Virtual Airlines team was super approachable, answering all of the great questions and welcoming all of the new pilots. Howdy everybody, I'm here at the Southwest Virtual Airlines booth 334 on the show floor. I am here with Will and Matt, a part of the Southwest Virtual Airlines team. Matt, can you talk to me about how has the expo been?
Hey Micah, yeah, the expo's been going great. We've got a lot of foot traffic, a lot of interest in our virtual airline and what we offer here. And I'm going to have Will explain some of our offerings with Love Cars 5.
Awesome. How has the expo been successful for Southwest Virtual Airlines?
Like you said, we definitely had a lot of traffic. We've seen, we don't have exact numbers for right now, but we've definitely seen an uptick in people joining the VA since we've been here to share a little bit about what we offer, particularly our new virtual co-pilot feature, which we just added to Love Cars 5, if you'd like to hear a little bit more about that.
Yeah, let's head over to the screen. They got a lot of really cool features if you join Southwest Virtual Airlines. Matt, can you talk to me about Rachel, the custom, integrated, interactive co-pilot?
Absolutely. So Rachel's our interactive co-pilot. She is able to run checklists for you, procedural flows, obviously some of the features we had with Love Cars 5 when their integration performance data and flight releases through SimBrief. It's been pretty wonderful. Everyone's been loving it. And yeah, what would you like to know about it?
Yeah, I mean, that's the highlight of the year for Southwest Virtual Airlines, a fantastic addition to the virtual airline. How does Rachel perform, or how do you compare Rachel to FS2 crew or other virtual co-pilots?
Well, we aren't necessarily trying to fully compete with them. We understand that what we offer is very similar to their offerings, but obviously we don't require a stipend for use, so it is free to use for members who join the VA, and it operates fairly similarly as far as the call-outs, checklists, and things of that nature.
Can you perform a custom call-out, or is there like sort of a script or a few, commands that you can only give her?
So she is set. There are certain prompts that you have to give her to call certain procedures. There is an option to do personal, like customize announcements though. If you want to do that, you can just click the PA button. You'll hear the high-low bing, and then you can just say what you want to say to your passengers, and that'll relay to them. But in terms of how she works, we have this video right here. You'll actually see Love Cars pop up in a minute. It's your one-stop shop for dispatch, weather, performance calculations, and right here on the co-pilot tab, which will populate in a second, she's calculating the takeoff performance right now. These are the actual procedures she can perform, and these are the checklists. So you would say through flight procedure in this case, and what you'll see here, she switches the IRSs over to a line, and then we'll look back down at the FMC.
And this is all the virtual co-pilot. This isn't the captain?
Yep, this is all the virtual co-pilot. The only thing the captain has done here is say through flight procedure. She's actually taking control right now, and you'll see she's now aligning on the left GPS. She'll even come up here to the MCP and bug the heading for takeoff, putting V2 in the speed panel right now, set our initial altitude, courses. So really, the goal of this is to have the pilot just focus on doing the captain flows while Rachel takes care of the first officer flows.
Right, helps a lot.
Yeah, and the majority of our member base is Microsoft Flight Simulator users, so this is geared toward them right now. We do plan to develop later on to add additional support, but for right now it is geared toward Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Right, makes sense. All right, thank you Matt and Will for the great interview. You guys have a fantastic day, and I hope Southwest Virtual Airlines gets some new members today. Let's go!
Thanks, Micah.
Right next to the Southwest Virtual Airlines booth was a full 737 cockpit, where I landed into Ontario with low visibility and earned my Cat 3 certification.
There is the real pilot.
I got a video of the Fokker 100 demonstration at Just Flight. The Fokker 100 will be releasing in the next few months, and I'm super excited for that aircraft to be delivered. I had the opportunity to talk with Max at WinWing, and I got to record a great video of the WinWing booth with all of their great products on display. I had an awesome time talking with MK Studios. MK Studios was amazing. I talked with Lucas, one of the MK Studios developers, for over 45 minutes, and I talked with him all about their awesome airports. I learned a lot talking to MK Studios. They were very informative, and MK Studios is extremely talented. I asked Matthew at MK Studios for an interview, and he was super excited. We had a great conversation that I was
Hello
lucky to
everybody,
record.
Airborne with Micah here at the MK Studios booth. Can you talk to me a little bit about the newest product, LaGuardia? What's your favorite feature?
Favorite feature of mine for LaGuardia is the interiors.
Interiors, I agree.
Yeah, we spent a lot of time developing this, like I think 2 months. So we've done a lot of research. We've been reaching out to some people living in New York to get references for that. So I think this is like the most interesting part. That you can walk like, I don't know, maybe a mile or two through the whole terminal and find out what does it look like in real life.
Yeah, I was able to go in the sim here at the MK Studios booth, and I got to take a look at the new LaGuardia scenery. I'll tell you what, it's really good performance too, with all the awesome details. So how do you make sure that you also have good performance? Is that something that you have to take away some pieces, or how do you make sure you have good performance on top of such an awesome scenery?
Over the years, we developed some kind of our own workflow that we strictly follow. One elements we can do and not them, some we have to get rid of them, because as you said, they will start the performance. So this is basically how it's done. You always have to find the right balance between the amount of details that you're going to have.
For sure.
Right?
Yeah. And when I was in the sim, when we went far away from some places, they disappeared. And then when you come back, they reappear. Is that something that's actually possible?
It is. We use LOD system for the objects, so there's like 3-4 levels that each object has. And the closer you got, the more detailed it will become. And then at the end it will disappear because we want like to keep performance at a good level.
And then the new Keflavik scenery that just came out, yesterday, right?
Yeah,
so
that was nice.
that was really awesome. So how long did it take to prepare for the Keflavik release?
We've been doing the Apple like for 4.5 months. Yeah, we've done it from scratch because we had a version 1 released early days of FS 2020, and that was more like oriented to P3D. We didn't know much about Flight Simulator 2020 back then.
Yeah,
so
of course.
This one is like fully dedicated to this sim and to the future sim.
That's great. And how was the transformation from developing from other sims now to Microsoft? Was it a big transformation, or were you kind of familiar with everything?
Everything is different here. We had to find our own way, like how we should prepare the stuff for this sim. So it took us a while, but I think now we are like at a good level of detail and everything and performance, and we are very satisfied.
That's awesome. Are you excited for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024?
Absolutely. It's gonna
yeah,
be
it's going to be great.
I
Awesome.
enjoyed yesterday's announcement so much.
Yes, that was really good. Pleasure talking to you. Thank you so much. You have a great day.
The main highlight of my Flightsim Expo 2024 experience is that I won both of the Microsoft Flight Simulator landing challenges. That is a big deal. Both Airbus and Boeing. I flew the Asobo Airbus A320 into Gibraltar and got the best score of 1.4 million, and I flew the Boeing 747 developed from Asobo simulations into Innsbruck and got a high score of 1.5 million. I got to chat with Chewy94, who was working at the Microsoft Flight Simulator booth, and everybody else at Microsoft Flight Simulator. Because I won, hopefully I will receive the Thrustmaster Boeing and Airbus pack. Thanks to Raul at FS Reborn for giving me 2 free airplanes. Raul was super nice and supportive of me, and I thank him for his kindness. I interviewed Raul when we talked about the booth, his booth,
Hello everybody,
and
I'm
his
here
best
with
products.
Raul at the FS Reborn booth. Raul, can you tell me what's the best part of your booth?
The best product, I would say, it's hard to tell because I love all of them.
Yeah.
But I can tell you the recent release that we did, which it was a M500, as you show in the video, where you have a lot of immersions around. It's not just the quality of the aircraft. You have cars, you have luggage, as you can see there, the pitot tubes, everything is embedded on the aircraft as real as possible.
Yeah, we talked about cars, and as the video demonstrated, there's actually cars that will pull up to the aircraft so you can board. How do you get the cars?
Okay, so on Marketplace you can put them for big reason. Just a mod that is available on my Discord server.
Discord server, okay.
Yeah, and you just download it and it's for free. You get all the extra cars. But the plane comes with a default one, 3 default ones. So it comes with a 4x4, a limo, and a sedan.
Wow,
Right?
really impressive.
Yeah, the sport arts is additional, but free. It's just a mod free.
Really
But
cool.
everyone that gets a plane in Xbox or PC, they get it already with 3 cars, default that don't have any branding on it.
Okay, I got you. And how long has FS Reborn been in the flight sim industry?
Okay, we started on 2015, 17, doing things for Prepare 3D. When Microsoft Flight Simulator came out, I switched gears because I used to do different type of add-ons, immersion add-ons. I started creating aircraft, and the first aircraft created was a Sting S4, which is a little DL ultralight.
Oh, wow.
With a full canopy, full view, just a
Nice.
full VR.
That's really cool.
And it has a working parachute, that's one of the key features. But it comes with a base module of failures as well that you can enable. And your bulb, your battery, your engine, even the tires will worn out. And if you land too hard, the tires blow up.
Yeah.
And you will need to steer to the
That's my personal favorite feature of all of the FS Reborn aircraft is the failures and the realism and the immersion that their aircraft provide flight sim. Really, really happy, super excited for this partnership, and I'm glad I can interview. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for stopping by.
Yes, thank you. Have a good day.
You too.
And I got videos of takeoff when I was flying the Sierra. I was like, here's a sort of sequence of the eyes back out. Like, yeah, I video this. So I'm videoing the spool up time because it takes way too long to start. It takes 42 seconds to start. It takes like 45 seconds. And I put on this, I went on my website, I said, here's something that's really strong. And I used to be